Hello there, Servum17 once again. This is my Kingdom Hearts 2 Critical Mode video walkthrough. This is the Beast Castle Revisited, and this is a really tricky fight against some Dragoon Knights. That might not be the name, that's what I've dubbed them. This creature has a dive ability that you can learn that does so much damage, it is not even funny. It is insanely easy to die in that fight, because if they come down and they knock you into another one coming down, you're dead. It's that simple. For those who don't know the difference in critical mode, they mitigate your stats a little bit, so they give you access to earlier things. You do more damage, but also your life is capped, so you can't get your HP values high enough to survive certain things that you normally would on a normal playthrough. And a combination of Dragon Lancers is one of those things that you probably wouldn't survive. And I said probably there, like I don't know. You won't survive, guys. It's killed me before. It killed me in the world that never was, because there's a room in there, an elevator that's got Dragoons, and I walked forward and died. And I was stronger then than I am now, so you can appreciate the sheer, just dangerous nature of that creature. But a lot of people will remember this place because it's where Zolden is, and Zolden is arguably one of the tougher, Organisation 13 members for new players. I got him on my second attempt here, and it's been a while since I fought him, and that was without Reflect. I cannot wait to fight this guy with Reflect now that I know just how goddamn useful it is. Because it's kind of insane. There's also a slight desync in audio here, folks, which I'm going to have to apologise for because I can't go in and fix. The editing on this video is epic. Because every single room has a transition which I have to remove. So, looking at the time bar, there's over 40 pieces that I'd have to go in and individually sync up the time for the audio, so as much as I would love to do that, guys, I have way too much work on at this moment in time, so you're going to have put up with a little bit of a desync there. Hopefully it's come back on this part. And that's due to my capture device. My capture device is getting old now. I'm wanting to upgrade. The audio's back as well. Thank God, it was just that piece. I might go back and change that. We'll see. So ignore everything I just said, folks. I've just gone back in and trimmed up the audio to make it fit a hell of a lot better than it did before. So you get to have the remnants of the commentary, but not the video. As I nearly get killed by these, what are they, red nocturnes? Those red ones. Incredibly dangerous. Use magnet on them, then destroy them with either Reflect if they cast any magic, or destroy them with thunder or attacks. However you want to do it, feel free. But I'm probably going to get a HD PVR 2 because it's pretty cheap and it does everything I need it to do, and it'll enable me to capture a few things. Ideally, my buddy's Xbox One, because the Xbox One doesn't have a component slot, and my capture card doesn't capture with HDMI, which is just a sign of its age more than anything. But there's a few ways I can look into grabbing one of these devices. Firstly is just to pick one up. Secondly, Aiden has one. He has a HD PVR 2, and he's had it for a while and he hasn't really used it, so I think I'm going to ask him if he's intending to do much with it, or if I can pick it up off him for like a solid 100 quid or something. Because believe it or not, when I started doing YouTube, all the boys said that they were going to do it too, and we were going to have like a... I had these, I always do have idealistic dreams of scenarios turning out in my favour, and then of course they hardly ever do because life just doesn't work that way. But I had this idea of like a platform slash, this network of friends all doing interesting, awesome content, and each of us would be building an audience that could then, interact with the other channels. And when you've got a network of people like that all building the same thing, it builds a hell of a lot quicker. And we could have been the next Yogscast or whatever the hell that is, which is an incredibly popular channel on YouTube, but I've never really watched it, so I can't really comment on whether or not it's any good. But it didn't work out that way. Life gets in the way. Sometimes you think you can do something and you can't. It's one of those things. Some people don't have the drive. Some people, might not find it that interesting. Making videos at times can be boring, guys. It's not because it's not enjoyable, it's just there are very monotonous moments, there are very tedious moments, there are moments that nobody gets to see but you have to do, and that is why content creators will always have an affinity between each other, because we know about the bullshit. But thank you very much for watching, and you take care now.